Hi, and welcome. My name is Todd Worley. I'm a blogger and online entrepreneur, and, well, today I want to go over something that nobody likes to go over, and that's telling people about your follies. Or your mistake, telling people about your mistakes and stuff like that. This is something that nobody likes to do, okay? Nobody likes to go out publicly and be like, hey, I messed up. But I also feel like this is something that is very essential to anybody who's building a business or a blog online. Okay? People like to relate to other people. And one way that people know that you're human and not a robot is we make mistakes. Yeah, everybody makes mistakes. I don't care who you are. You're going to make mistakes online. You're just going to make mistakes. I mean, that's all there is to it. Even professional bloggers who've been doing this for years still end up making mistakes from time to time, okay? But it's not the fact of how we made our mistakes or how we failed. It's how we recover from those mistakes, or how do we turn those mistakes into gold. Okay? And that's what I'm really trying to do right here, is kind of relate to you guys on a personal level. I'm actually going to be doing a series. I've decided I'm starting a series called the new to blogging. Okay, and this is actually going to go over a 12-month course, and it's pretty much going to explain the mistakes I made that month and how I corrected them and where I'm going to now. Keep in mind, guys, I'm only in month 2. Okay, month 2. I don't think I'm doing too bad here. Okay, not at all. Okay, but I did make some fundamental mistakes, okay? One mistake is, me personally, and this could just be my personality type or anything like that, but I like to jump into things on the computer and stuff like that. Like, I totally just jump into things, okay? It's just something I like to do. I figure I need crash courses in things. That's the way that I learn. That's kind of my learning process, which sometimes is good. Sometimes I learn quickly. Other times it can be kind of counterproductive because I'm doing work that I don't need to be doing. And then I find out later, oh, well, hey, I missed this little step here or this little step there, and have to go back and redo a bunch of work, and pretty much that was a bunch of time wasted. So, first lesson or first piece of advice that I have to give you guys, take it slow, okay? Take it slow and build something concrete. Find your solid platform that you really want to jump off of, okay, and build from there. Okay, that's something that I really needed to do, and something that I'll probably still end up having to do is actually maybe switch my domain name over and stuff like this to actually get a more successful platform for me to actually build and launch off of. So if you guys end up looking for the site later on or anything like that and don't see it, I will be announcing my new domain name and all that good stuff, so don't worry, okay, guys? But anyways, that is something that you really do need to focus on. Another thing, and this is something that I don't know why I overlooked it, but it was just completely dumbfounding to me that I actually overlooked this. I actually tried to jump, and I'm sure that a lot of people have done this, but I actually try to jump into the making the money aspect of things instead of building something successful aspect of things. If you jump right into trying to make the money aspect of things, you're gonna fail, okay? Bottom line, you're gonna fail, okay? If you're trying to build something real and successful and something that's actually gonna last, okay, you gotta start from the ground up. You gotta learn how to walk before you crawl. And what I mean by this is, don't worry about making money right off the bat. Give things away for free and build up your what? Your email list. That's right. If you can't make a conversion on your email list or your opt-in form, there's no way there's no chance that anybody's going to purchase anything from you, okay? And your email list is your most valuable tool to have. I mean, honestly, it really is your most valuable tool. 86% of your income is based off your email list. So the first thing that you really need to focus on is developing a great email list, okay? Developing the sales funnels to get people over to your email list, and really just building up that email list, okay, guys? That's really basic number one right there that you really need to focus off when you're coming out of the gate. Don't worry about making money. Consider that each subscriber that you get $1 in your pocket, okay? That's how you should look at it. Number two, or another thing that you really need to focus on is, well, focus. This is something that I kind of had to learn the hard way, okay? There was like a week or two there that I thought, hey, I got this great idea. Hey, I can actually multitask and get a whole bunch of things, done or whatnot. Multitasking is a myth. Do not multitask at all, okay, guys, when you're online. Instead, what you really want to do is focus on one thing at a time, okay? And I know this sounds probably silly or whatnot, but honestly, when you start getting online, you start to see that you turn completely ADD. You want to bounce from this thing to that thing. Oh, I want to check on this. I want to do that. Maintain focus on your current project. Okay, this is something that I had to learn the hard way. I think I wasted like a week and a half trying to do 10 things at once and accomplished none of them. Okay, do one thing at a time. You can't make videos, do your social media, and write a blog post or whatnot all at the same time. It's just one or the other, guys, okay? Multitasking online, a myth. Okay? Big myth, okay? Another thing that I really, I don't know why I did this, but another thing that I kind of did was I went back to try and redo some of my old posts. Like I did a bunch of posts that I wanted to put out right at the beginning. I figured, hey, I got all this information. I actually did them on my Microsoft Word or whatnot, and then just copied and pasted it over to my WordPress after I got my website set up and stuff like that. And then I started to learn a little bit more, and I was like, well, maybe these posts aren't, quite up to snuff or anything like that. So I actually kind of went back, and this was like another week gone pretty much, but I actually went back and tried to redo those posts. What happened? I spent probably twice as long trying to reword the post instead of just going back and deleting the post like I should have and doing an entirely new post based on the same topic. Because then I could have used the same information, it would have been adding new content to my site, and it would have been a whole lot easier and probably saved me a buttload of time instead of trying to go back and redo an old post. It's kind of like taking a bunch of milk jugs, okay? And you're sitting there and you're going to put a bunch of milk jugs, tape them together or whatnot. You create this milk jug kind of sculpture, which, yeah, kind of looks alright, but in all actuality, it's still garbage, okay? Beautiful milk jug sculpture, milk jugs are still garbage. You can't really just class up mediocre content or anything like that, I mean, yeah, maybe you can go back and redo it if you really want to spend that kind of time of rewording and all that good stuff. But in my experience from starting out and whatnot, it would have been so much easier to just go back, delete the entire post, take what content I did want out of there, and worked around that and redid a entirely new post, okay? So, another lesson learned. Delete old content. Don't become so attached to your content or your posts that you feel like you just gotta have it. I ain't gonna let go. That's kind of how I felt. I was like, well, I spent so much time on this. I don't want to let it go. Gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. Move on. Get a new life. Pretty much. So, but anyways, yeah, I just wanted to kind of come on here and really kind of, well, first off, tell you that here in the next 12 months or whatnot, that I'm going to be doing the New to Blogging series, okay? It's pretty much just going to go over all my mistakes from month to month, what I learned from this month, what I learned from next month, and really kind of building up on that, okay, guys? And really kind of just sharing that out with you guys for people who are just first starting out and don't know anything about anything, okay? And kind of hopefully give you guys some guidance as you go along, okay? I know this is a monster of a post. Feel free, please read, because I feel like there's a lot of valuable information in here that you can really grasp and learn from my mistakes and actually start off maybe a little bit more successful than I did, okay, guys? So anyways, my name is Todd Ward. Read the post and have a great day. God bless.